Hello there, and welcome back to NepsterLems. So, when we left off we were up to Sun level 15, Revival of the Lost. Hadn't attempted it yet, but it's where we were up to. So for this one we can only lose one lemming. We don't have a time limit to worry about, although time limit's usually the least of our worries in this pack. This level doesn't look too bad at first glance, but I can see how it's going to be tricky. We can't go underneath everything, obviously, so... Okay, so... I'm going to need a builder here, most likely. You're definitely going to need one here, I think. Okay, let's give this a go. Okay, can't build up to the top of the... Oh, okay, I can hit that. Okay, that's not going to work, so... What's our next option? Because I'd originally thought about like maybe climb, bomb, bash through along the top, maybe come down here, but problem is that there isn't really enough skills for that, because not with us needing two builders. Well, let's just see if we can even do it, and then if not we can conclusively rule out that the possibility that that's the option. It's not looking good for it. No, okay, so we're not going to be able to go over the top like that. Okay, at least we've eliminated that possibility. So what do we want to try next then? Maybe if we save our digger. I think that's the lowest point we can do this from. I don't think that's going to make a huge difference. No, because we don't really make much progress here. Okay, so... What else can we try? Maybe if we bomb that. Mine at the edge and... Wait, no, because we need both our builders. Guess we can somehow get up here without one. Pretty sure we need a builder here. Maybe that's the one I should be reconsidering. Let's just try something. Okay, that's as high as we can. Oh, no, as low as we can take the digger. Yeah, okay, from that point a bridge isn't going to make it across. Although maybe with use of a bomber we could get a bit higher. What's the chance of just coming through the bottom here? Probably not much. I take it we can't get low enough to bash. No, that guy's going to stop once he gets to the other side. Yeah. So all that means is I've wasted a digger. Just make sure it doesn't make any difference to bomb here. No, you're not getting up to the top of that either. If anything, it's probably worse than doing it on the left here. At least on the left you get a higher place to start building. This is a pain too, this here. Not that I'd be in much of a better position if it wasn't there, but... Blocking a minor help. Only one way to find out. Okay, you come along a bit too early, so we'll wait one more lemming. I don't think that is going to help much at all. It does mean that excluding climbers, we've got them up with just 2 skills, but yeah, if we're going to bash there, then we're not really getting much out of that. Make that guy floater too. I don't think he's going to stop at the other end. What if we don't... Well, I mean, yeah, true. Not much point of doing the minor blocker thing if we're going to bash anyway. Yep, the trap does indeed go off there. Yep, then we run into trouble here. I've ruled out any possibility of going over the top. And if we had a third climber we probably could, but... Okay, I just want to try something. I just want to see where minor from here would end up. Okay, we might be able to build into that. Not going to wait around for another... Okay, we can build up to there. The other thing to keep in mind is that we've got 2 bombers, but we can only use one of them, so... Let's try the simplest route. I can already see why this isn't going to work, but just in case it gives me any other ideas. Let's just see what happened with the last minute bomb here. Okay, so not much useful. Other possibilities, if we could get over the exit somehow. And maybe we can mine down and bring them up from this side. I don't think that's going to help much though. Not really sure what this is going to achieve, but yeah, nothing, because by that point he's hitting the side. No, he's not going to reach one yet. Oh, this one's a tricky one. We have to set up a continuous miner somewhere or something. Let's see. The only place it would really be useful is if we did it from here, but I don't see how we're going to do that unless we use a blocker. Because yeah, then we could possibly like mine down and bash out, but yeah, that's... I mean, we're going to probably need a basher to get there. If we don't use a basher, we need 3 destructive skills, so... how many obstacles do we have to deal with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 destructive skills, so you can sort of almost count that as another obstacle as well. Yeah, those builders have got to be for those 2 gaps. Because I don't see any way you're going to get lemmings up anywhere except here, like without being able to go over the top. So that has to be where they're used, there and there. So that rules out builders. How does other skills go? I mean, keeping in mind that we're not on a time limit, so we can sort of mess around a bit. So we just need to make sure this would get high enough, which it wouldn't, of course. Can we make it a bit higher? Okay, still does it from there. I don't think that's going to be enough of an improvement, but... that's 1, 2, 3. So yeah, on one hand we have bypassed 3 of them with only, 1, 2, 3, 4 obstacles with only 3 destructive skills, but on the other hand, the diggers aren't exactly going to be useful for anything else, so... where are they? No, I was thinking maybe like you could dig down the middle of those and bomb, but you're not going to get to the top of those in the first place. What the heck? What was with those graphics there? Okay, that's obviously a glitch of some kind. Where would that even come from? Ah! Okay, these guidelines aren't... Of course, that being said, the new rendering will fix that, so that's not a bug that needs urgent attention. Okay, well we can get through to here, but I don't see how we're going to achieve much in the way of getting past here. Better give him a floater, not that it's going to make much difference, because firstly we can't get past here, and secondly we wouldn't be able to get past here. Is there some other way we could be doing part of this? Well, the only thing I can think of is, since they're no use later, we may as well use a digger here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we need to start the digger a bit further back. Yeah. That is amusing. Interesting how they basically become like 99s from that starting area. I'm sure it has nothing to do with level solution, but... Okay, so the only real difference that's made is that we have a bomber free now, and yes, a second climber and floater, but I don't see that being particularly useful. Yeah, like, what are we going to do here? Pretty sure even if we could use our 2 bombers, it wouldn't actually achieve much. Okay, no, we can just make it through to here, not that that really helps. Okay, so I mean, without having any builders spare, obviously we're going to need our bashers here and here. We'd need a miner there, a miner here. So somehow we've got to dig, maybe bomb that, but we're not going to have enough lemmings up there to do that. What are our other options? Anything else I can think of would rely on, would need either more climbers, like, yeah, if we had 4 climbers, rest of the skill set the same, I could see a solution, but as it is, got to be something I haven't tried yet. Like, I don't know, aware the possibility exists that you could like maybe come up this side, but you'd still have to work out how to get there. I'm just trying to think, is there like any possible way to do an over the top route? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that like there's no way that, yeah, because he hits his head long before he gets anywhere near it. Pretty stuck on this one then. Again, like you can see, like if you get to the middle, you could mine out, but it's not going to really help much. Maybe we can mine the second one. Just let's check. Yeah, he does get stuck. That's a thought. I suppose it wouldn't really matter because even if we did it facing this way, we could just wait for him to come back. So. That does open up one possibility though. Just not sure how this one's going to work out timing wise. Now he's going to hit blocker and turn, and so I need to block a bit earlier than that. That's not going to work. Now what I need to do is do a Genius 19 type trick here. Set the bomber so that exactly one lemon gets past. Okay, that leaves us with enough bashes, but what I think I want to do is time the miner so that they can get back up. Actually, I don't know if that's going to matter. We'll see soon enough, I guess. Okay, so what I need to do is wait till we've got as big a gap as possible, and then sort of do the only let one lemon get through thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, that solves it. Wow. That took a while. That was a good level though, and I mean, okay, taking 25 minutes and this being NepsterLems, I don't think I'm going to go on to the next level here. I'll just leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed it, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.